Let me start this commentary by saying that I'm glad Jeffrey Epstein is dead. He is a scumbag who lured underage girls into prostitution and traded them like baseball cards with other rich and powerful men. I cringe every time I turn on the TV and see a graphic or hear copy that defines Epstein as a billionaire financier. He is a pedophile pimp and a sex trafficker. But now my fear is that Jeffrey Epstein becomes some type of a legend because of conspiracy theories about his death, like the Kennedy assassination or the disappearance of Jimmy Hoffa. Famous murder cases ripe for conspiracy theories because either something is missing or the facts surrounding the case just don't make any sense. And just like any good conspiracy theory, the Epstein theories will live on forever, long after any federal investigation delivers its findings in the case. You see, the problem is that conspiracy theories travel faster than any investigation, so by the time the findings come out, the conspiracy theories are already well-rooted in our collective minds. And now with social media, conspiracy theories find fertile ground and can grow and spread faster than ever before. So even before Attorney General William Barr announced that an investigation into Epstein's death, hashtags like Clinton body count and Trump body count were competing on social media because in this divisive climate, politics infects everything. It's not that the story of his death doesn't have some huge suspicious loopholes. Jeffrey Epstein was taken off suicide watch, even though he tried to commit suicide 2.5 weeks before, so the surveillance camera on his cell was off. Suspicious. The guards were supposed to check on him every half hour. They didn't. And he was never supposed to be left alone, but his cellmate was recently moved out and never replaced. More suspicion. But don't worry, the medical examiner is conducting an autopsy to find out if it really is a suicide. But wait! Even though the autopsy is over, we can't know the results right now. More suspicion. Then a news story comes out that one of the guards was actually a replacement guard. So to many, the coincidental circumstances surrounding Epstein's death defy credibility. They play out like an all-too-predictable plot line in a TV crime drama, so predictable that you go, come on. And now let me add to that plot line. Court documents came out the day before Epstein's death with testimony from victims that claimed that people like former New Mexico Governor Bill Richardson, George Mitchell, a former powerful senator from Maine, and Prince Andrew from Great Britain, and many more billionaires, CEOs, and heads of state, all allegedly involved in Epstein's sex ring. I should point out that they have all denied any involvement, but the documents came with promises of more names to be released. Names of the kind of people that have the connections, the clout, and the cash to reach into a federal prison and kill a man. So here are the possibilities. Number one, complete and utter incompetence that allowed Epstein's suicide. Number two, someone murdered Epstein. Number three, someone created the conditions purposely to let Epstein commit suicide. And finally, they faked Epstein's death to move him into protective custody or to release him. I am in the incompetence camp, but I'm really intrigued by the fake death theory. Although preposterous, it does allow for a better story. And that's the problem, isn't it? The conspiracy theories have taken over. Jeffrey Epstein's strange death very well may overshadow his despicable and deceitful life, and we can't let that happen. Jeffrey Epstein must be defined in infamy for who he really is: a pedophile pimp and a sex trafficker. I'm Larry Mendte. We'll talk again soon.